Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 53 of Direwolf20's Let's Play. Just heading back today to go to my ice castle and get back to where I was going with it. So you guys saw last episode, I went ahead and set up a nice little force field system down here. That basically gave me a neat little ice wall to help protect the entrance of my castle. Won't let anybody in, everything looks cool. And when you try and break it, no such luck, right? So this episode, we're going to continue along with this process and keep it going. So I'll be back in a few minutes once ready. Alright, so I'm thinking the first thing I should set up here is probably just a lever on the ground. Probably something like this might be cool for now. May or may not change it later, who knows. And this will be my control mechanism for this force field system. So let's dig our way over towards the entrance here of this thing and get some red alloy wiring running over to it. So something like this ought to work. Yeah, that looks sharp. Just a little cleaner. And then now we have a nice direct way to control this thing. We'll just say lever on, lever off, lever on, lever off. Looks sharp. Cool. And I'm going to make sure I have some snowballs. I'm probably going to need a few extra of these guys. So what I might even do is go over here to this thing and just start targeting snow. And then collect some ice out of it. You know what, it's going to burn up some of the ice in here, so that's cool. Yeah, whatever. Alright, that's good enough. And then I'll have, a good amount of snow on me to help, take care of the situation. I'm going to burn off some of the excess that I don't need here. That looks good. And my void pipe is going to take care of all that for me. Sweet. So now I can just cover up the flooring here with some snow. And you'll never know. Cool. Alright, the next thing I want to do, that's neat, is probably set up some kind of like lava fountain is what I'm thinking. Might be neat. So I'm thinking I might want it to be like right in the center here. Now I want it to be made out of ice, not out of stone. But you know me, I always like to test my builds with stone. So I have like a good idea of what I'm about to make here. And of course I don't have any cobblestone on me, so let's use some dirt for a few minutes. Okay, so then what I'll have is like a fountain coming out of the roof here, and then it's just going to be like a lava fountain right in the middle of this neat little castle. Thinking right in the middle here, what do we got? 7 from here and 9 from here, so it needs to be moved over 1, so no biggie. So easy to break stuff by mistake when you're using this awesome Morningstar thing. Okay, how does that look? 8. Alright, so not sure if that's exactly where I want it to be, but something like that, and then a fountain in the middle. But like I said, I want it to be made out of ice, right? So if I, made this guy out of ice, everything looked nice, but there's one minor problem with that. If we go ahead and have a lava thing near ice, bad things start to happen to that ice. In general, bad things happen. It's going to melt. At some point. I think. Pretty sure ice melts in the presence of lava. Usually takes a few minutes here. Let me maybe consider cleaning this mess up that I just made. Much better. Hey, look at that. Big old mess. So yeah, the problem is that I'm pretty sure this ice is going to melt in the presence of lava. At least I really expected it to. It's not. It's taking its sweet time. But we'll deal with that in a few minutes. Huh. Could have sworn that would have melted. Oh well, we'll figure it out. I'll be back in a few minutes once I've pretty much set up what I want to do here. Let's try it with just regular ice, and then if it does melt, maybe we'll do something a little different. Oh yeah, and look at this. I came back a few seconds later and look, all the ice melted. So as expected, ice melts in the presence of lava, right? Pretty much what I expected to happen, and it was true. So what we have to do, because I want it to look like ice, is do another one of these force field thingies. My basic plan here is to have a force field that will act as the outer edges of this little thing, and then that will be our ice. And that'll look pretty neat, I think. So let's take care of that right now. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, so I've pretty much got everything I need here for what I'm going to call, or what I'm going to use is called the MFFS tube projector. Now I'm going to need another one of those frequency transmitters here, and another electrolyzed water cell, a pair of electronic circuits, diamonds like so, and advanced alloys like this. And this is your tube projector. So let's go check out what this guy does. And while I'm here, I should probably be smart about this and go ahead and request a electronic circuit and some paper. I think I should have enough. Yeah, almost. So I'm going to need a bit more paper going forward, but that'll be all right. And I should probably go ahead and set up my automatic system over by my ice castle for requesting items. Maybe I'll do that in a minute. But let's go ahead and get our blank MFFS card. Cool. So the tube projector, what's this guy do? Well, it projects a tube. Sounds exactly like what it would do, right? Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead and dig down here. Now, do I want my lava thing to be in the middle of this castle? Sure, I like the looks of that. So let's just go straight down. And all I should really have to do here is open this guy up and place my card inside this guy, right? And then once the card is in there, I shouldn't have to do much else except to change the orientation, which I want to be the front. And what this guy does is he'll project a tube, and then the radius I want to be 3. We'll see what this looks like, and we'll bump up the length a little bit. So let's go ahead and do something here that might look cool. Give myself some light and a lever to test with. So you can see that's a little bit big. See how it's creating like kind of a thing around it? What I actually want this to do is a little bit smaller, so we'll stick with the radius of 2. And that's exactly what I want to see right there, right? Now I'm going to need another camouflage upgrade because I want this to look like ice. So how about I come back in a minute with that, and I'll sleep through the night. Just wanted to show you guys, I'm over here in my automatic crafting room. I'm teaching frequency transmitters to my system because, yeah, you need one for almost every MFFS thing, and they don't stack, and they're a nuisance to make. So, all right, cool. So I'm going to need for this guy 4 more diamonds, and 4 more advanced alloys, and 1 frequency transmitter, which is now here and available for me. Hooray. So that should start making all that cool stuff. How am I doing for rubber, by the way? I think I placed them in there. Still a good amount of the stuff, believe it or not. So no worries on rubber. And let's see. All that advanced alloy stuff should be showing up any moment here. Cool. So let's see. It was diamonds in the corners. And advanced alloys like so. Cool. Camouflage projector, nice. So let's go upgrade the tube force field that I have back in my ice castle. And get this guy going. So turn them off first off, place down this thing, and place a block of ice in it. Then I'm going to turn this on because we pretty much always want it on. Yeah, see how nice this looks? Nice. And note that as soon as you break a block that a force field is taking the place of, it's going to automatically fill in with that force field. So that's just a neat little feature of the force field mod. Does a nice job of handling that. So let's bring this down 1 level. So it's really actually encompassing this whole area straight up through here, but it's only visible up top. But that's cool. It looks good to me. I like it. So I guess next we should probably consider putting lava in here. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So how do I want to do that? Well, what I'm thinking is maybe just stand right here. No, that's not going to work. Alright, where's my snowballs? Can I try that? Nope, no such luck. So let's do this. Not exactly what I wanted. So let me clean up this big old mess that I'm about to make, and I'll be right back. Alright, let's try this out again now. Gone ahead and cleaned up the big lava mess, patched up all the holes in my ice wall that's real ice that melted as a result of the lava spilling everywhere, and now I'm ready to try this again. So want to make sure my Vulcanite amulet is on a lower charge level than I had it a moment ago. And let's get up high. This looks like a nice spot. Boom, right there. And now what should happen is, there we go. Hey, that looks pretty nice, huh? Not bad at all. And the force field should take care of it. I mean, for the most part, there's not going to be any issues. And, yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Cool. Maybe a smidge too high. Meh. Alright, I'm going to leave it as is for now, but like I said, maybe I want it a little bit lower. Let's see. So if I do something like that, it should bring it down one level. And that might look even better. Yeah, not bad looking at all. Alright. So the next thing I want to do with this guy is make something that's even more ice and snow related. I'll be right back once I've got the components I need. So let's see, the next thing I wanted to craft here. Well, first off, I'm going to need some dark matter. So I'm going to snag that. 1, 2, 3 of those for the moment. I'm also going to need a bit more of it, actually. So why don't we start cooking up a good amount of this red matter. I'm going to need 4 pieces of these to keep. And then I want to have a good amount of EMC stored in my client star for the next bit. So that looks like a good amount of EMC. I'll start storing that up. And while I'm waiting for that to go, I'm going to go get some buckets, which are right in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll be back in a minute once I fill them up with water out behind my house. Alright, looking good. Lots of stuff in there. So let's grab our crafting table thingy, Philosopher's Stone, and craft up with some dark matter in the middle and all my water buckets. Another Evertide amulet. What the heck am I going to do with that? Don't worry, I got some cool stuff in mind. If you guys saw my last season, you might see where I'm going with this. I think it's going to be neat, but we'll see what happens. And how are we doing over here? Good. Plenty for now. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I grabbed an extra one. Oh well, I'll live. Drop this guy in here, let him charge up a bit. And then I want to get some dark matter blocks. And then if I craft these up like so, with red matter on the sides, pretty expensive device right here, but it's called the dark matter pedestal. A really neat little device, courtesy of Equivalent Exchange. And let's just throw our dark matter blocks in there that we didn't need for the moment, and let that help charge up our Klein star. Should have plenty of EMC in this guy now. So the dark matter pedestal is a pretty neat little machine. It basically allows you to place one of the Equivalent Exchange power items like Evertide, Vulcanite, Zero Ring, maybe, I don't know. Most of the rings and a lot of the different items that are made with Equivalent Exchange, you can place it on the pedestal and affect the world in some way. So let's run out here and see what happens when we put our new Evertide amulet on this dark matter pedestal. So I'm thinking like right here in front of this guy might be cool. Boom. And if I shift click, you can see you've got your little pedestal in the face, and I can place my Evertide amulet on there. Now watch what happens when I right click on this guy. Aw, yeah. What's up? How cool is that? And this will respond to a redstone signal, so I can do something about that. And oh look, it's starting to accumulate snow on the ground. Cool. And right click again. Should maybe possibly turn it off. Maybe not. Maybe I'll have to use my Vulcanite amulet. But if I have a dark matter pedestal here and use the Vulcanite amulet on it, it would do a pretty similar effect where it would automatically turn off. So that's cool. You can see we accumulated some snow on the ground. No big deal. Just adds to the ambiance of this neat little place that I've got. Gonna call it home. So nice. I think that looks pretty good. Not too shabby. Alright, I'll be back in a few minutes. And I went exploring out my world a little bit and found some pumpkins. What do you think I'm going to do with these guys? Good question. Let me make my way home. So step 1, teach my transmutation table about it, just in case. And then step 2, probably sleep through the night so I can do this during the day. And I haven't entirely decided exactly how I want to lay this out, but obviously I'm going to be doing something with pumpkins, right? Let's get ourselves, I don't know, some iron. That's what I'm thinking. Iron bars are crafted like that. Might be cool. So let's do iron bars. That should be enough for now. And get our Philosopher's Stone ready. Cool. And what I'm going to do is head over in this direction. I really have to keep my Swift Wolves on my hotbar a little bit better. And maybe right here. How's that look? Yeah, I want it to be a little bit longer. And probably a little bit further back. Now forward. Yeah, definitely going to need a few more of these things. Let's get our... There we go, one of these and one of these, frequency 0 and all that fun stuff. And this will get us access to our crafting system, and I can simply request a few more iron. So where's my requester? There it is. Iron bars. Oh, right. Frequency 0, receive true. There we go. And let's see. What did I do here? Did I mess this up already? Kind of hard to see with these iron bars. They look weird when they're on the ground, don't they? Or maybe it's just me being derpy. Alright, so now that I've got the center of an iron bar here, let's place a pumpkin on top of a couple pieces of snow blocks. Ta-da! Now, can you get out of there? Yeah, you can. What's up, dude? I don't want you getting out of there so easily. Sorry. Did not want that to be quite so easy. I wasn't sure if these iron bars acted like fences and that you couldn't get out of them. So, now I know. I know. Here come a whole bunch of comments about how Direwolf knows all about these mods and knows nothing about vanilla Minecraft. I wouldn't say I know nothing, I'd just say I don't know quite as much. Alright, yeah, this is trickier than it looks. Let's go ahead and request a couple more iron bars, because I'm definitely going to need them here in a moment. That looks good. Hey, that looks pretty good. I like that. Alright, so let's try this again with the pumpkins and whatnot. Ta-da! My friend the pumpkin. How's it going, Mr. Snowman? Nice to see you. Maybe I want glass to be on the top of this instead of iron bars. I don't know, but that looks kind of cool. He's not happy being in there, I don't think. Too bad. Let's make it snow for him. There you go. Feel a little better? Yeah, you should. Alright, I'm going to do a similar setup right over here, and I'll be right back. Alright, looks pretty good. Let's just hop in here and place down snow, pumpkin. Nice. So a couple snowmen to guard over the lava thing that I've got going on here. I should have a lava cutoff switch probably at some point. Maybe, do I want to do another pedestal with a vulcanite amulet on it? What do you guys think? That might be kind of cool, so I could have an on-off button for the snow. Yeah, I'm thinking that might be a neat idea. How about I come back and make one of those? Alright, so let's go down here. I did grab myself some buckets, and I'm going to use the lava generation system here. What I actually did for this is just turned off the little faucet thing here that feeds my geothermal generators. How's my MFSU doing down here? Alright? Yeah, that's cool. And, you know, just kind of scoop up some of the lava that's being produced by my system automatically here. Cool. And then I can craft up with my Philosopher's Stone some dark matter, and all the lava buckets. Gets me a vulcanite amulet, the second one. And then we're going to need a few pieces of dark matter blocks, like so. That looks good. Another dark matter pedestal. And let's craft maybe a neat little red power logic circuit for this purpose. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to craft here is, hopefully I got the numbers right on this. Let's see. Did I remember exactly how to make these things? Kinda, maybe, sorta. There we go, and one of those. Alright, a NOT gate. Very basic gate. You know, nothing too fancy. But, it'll get the job done. And, dude, Enderman. I do not like Enderman. Oh, he teleported away. He saw me coming for him. I'm telling you, these guys are gonna be the... Dude! They fear me. That's right, dude. Back off. Alright, so I don't know if this thing needs line of sight to the sky, but let's go and assume or hope maybe that it might not. So I'm going to take this guy off of here, knock him off, and probably dig straight down from here. And what I'm thinking is just dig out a nice little area down here. Now these guys work on redstone pulses, so this should work out pretty well. What I'm going to do is grab, probably going to want out of my yellow bag. Nah, it's probably my red bag, to be honest with you. And I'm going to go sort some of my items here. You can see I put down my ender chest over here. We can sort some of this junk that we don't need. Cool. Let's go ahead and grab some smooth stone covers and stone jacketed wiring. We're going to need some red alloy wire, so we've got some of that. And then probably going to need some smooth stone while I'm at it. Perfect. So let's do something like this. I'm going to place... no, not there. Maybe some smooth stone like that. And then from here, I'm going to connect my red alloy wire and stone jacketed wiring going straight down. That should be cool. And then I'll be able to cover that stuff up. Cool. And from here, I'm just going to run this straight, nice and easy. And then to this side, I'm going to place probably my NOT gate somewhere around here. Maybe on this side. There we go. And this will be my dark metal pedestal. Now, will these guys connect with the redstone signal? I guess we'll find out. So let's put the Evertide on this one, and we'll put the Vulcanite on this one. Like I said, not 100% sure if this will work or not, but worth a shot. Place up a lever here, and let's see what happens. So if I'm here and I flip this lever, it activated both of them? Well, it's snowing, so that's a good sign. There we go, that just activated that one. So that stopped the snow. Snow on, snow off. That seems to be working pretty well. Snow on. Snow off. I like it. So let's get this thing covered up and make it all purdy again. And I should be able to just cover this thing up like this. and it'll look like just an average stone pedestal sticking out of the ground here. What do you guys think? Stone pedestal looking good? And then flip the lever on, and it's snowing. Nice. And flip the lever off, and it is no longer snowing. That is kind of cool. Alright, I'm happy I did that now. For a roof, I don't think I want a roof, to be honest with you. Roofs are boring. Okay, that's good too. I wasn't sure if the snow would be an issue here, but I guess it's alright. Roofs are boring, number one, but mostly it's that I don't think I'll have the cool snow effects inside the room here if I cover this up entirely with a roof. And I like having it snow inside the ice castle, so I'm going to leave that as is for now. And I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but I actually built this cage 1 block away from the ice center, and this one 2. So anybody who did notice that, I already fixed it. So just FYI. Alright, next up, let's get a couple pieces of bone meal here and combine them with some lappies to get myself some light blue dye. What I want to try, and I'm not sure how well this will work. I haven't tried this off camera or anything, so we're going to find out together how well this works. Steal some of this stuff out of here and get my crafting table ready. Alright, so if I combine redstone with glowstone and a couple pieces of light blue dye, I'll get this light blue lumar. I hope this stuff looks nice. And then I'm going to combine it here with some glass. Not quite enough glass, it would seem. Close, but no cigar. And then some redstone. Boom, light blue lamp. I'll have some lumar left over. Maybe I'll take care of that in a bit. How does this stuff look when activated with a nice redstone signal? Ooh, that looks pretty nice, right? I think that'll look nice inside my ice castle. I guess the only other question I have then is water. You gonna turn this into water? Because this is a light source, and I don't know for sure if you know, any random light source will turn ice into water. So I guess let's give it a minute and we'll find out. I'll be coming back in a moment or two once we find out. Yes, no such luck. It does appear that blue lamp or any lamp of that sort is going to melt ice. So we're going to have to make sure to place this guy far enough away from any ice that we don't want to have melted. So give me a moment or two and I'll see if I can come up with a nice plan for that. Well guys, I've started to look into it, but there's just nowhere in this place that I would want to put a light that, you know, might not be a problem being too close to ice, causing it to melt, which would not be cool. So I'm going to hold off on the lighting for now, at least using those. What I'm thinking is maybe I'm going to hold off on doing any more changes this episode to my ice little fortress here, so I'll close the door behind me. Ha ha ha. I'm thinking I might want like a different system here for getting in and out of my ice fortress. I'm a little bit bummed that the ice here isn't see-through, but oh well, I'll live. So let's check on some other things while I'm here and running around. I do want to check over in this direction to make sure all my farms are still running. Yeah, they definitely appear to me. So that's a good sign. My quarries are off at the moment. Definitely don't need those guys running right now because I've just got so much resources thanks to my red matter morning star. Let's go check out our mushroom farm. Oh yeah, still really awesome. I do have to build something over here. I don't know what yet, but I definitely want to get something going on over here. And maybe a quick peep into our apiary. Yep, that's the one that's just been doing nothing. Still trying to get an industrious drone here. Maybe I don't want that. Unweary diligent hybrid, no. I want purebred unwearies in there. And maybe the unweary and diligent combination might get lucky with an industrious. And our sinister and majestic imperial branch are still doing just fine. Any luck? Nope, unweary diligent again. Oh well. So guys, I feel like this is a pretty good wrapping up point for episode 53 of Direwolf20's Let's Play, Season 3. With regards to 1.2, I haven't quite yet decided exactly what I'm going to do. I still need to wait for a lot of the mods to update, and at this point, I'm pretty sure I'm going to start off with a brand new world. So I'll wrap up this season, and then start a new world in Season 4. What I'm planning to do is add a bunch of different mods that I haven't used before. There's at least 1 or 2 that I have planned, and I might want to try and add 1 or 2 more. We'll have to see. There's one mod in particular I'm especially waiting for, but I'm not going to let you guys know what that is. That's a little secret, so you guys will have to wait until Season 4 at least to see what I'm planning to do there. And then, but I'm thinking it's going to be a while until everything's ready. So Season 3 here is going to go on for a little while still. Probably at least till episode 60, maybe even as far as 65 or 70. We'll just have to wait and see. So again, hope you guys enjoyed episode 53. Take it easy.